Okay, let's see how this is going. So today, I'm going to be trying to do a super long late game, because over here, these public stats, I have an okay highest round, but apparently we can get a lot higher, and I want to do that. That's what I'm going to be working on. Wait. This is the wrong game mode, isn't it? Whoops. Alright, easy, standard, there we go. Okay, now we're ready to get started. Start monkey here. You know what, I think cash drop, because I don't really think powers is going to matter here too much, but we'll get us started on the farms a little bit sooner, and I feel like it's going to be pretty important during this. Get these farms going as quickly as possible. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we got these farms up, we got our dart monkey going. I'm actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the secret settings again real quick. I'll probably adjust that later on. This is a little weird, but I'm trying to set up the farms right now. There we go. That's both those farms. Dart monkey's still doing fine. I'll probably upgrade to like a triple dart for now. I don't think it'll really matter that much, but may as well get it, you know? Alright. And then I'll... Should I pop a door in now or wait? I think I'm gonna wait on that a little bit. Just really get the farms going. Okay, there we go. Our third farm, just chilling. It's weird, so I was looking at something the other day and they were saying that resort, even though it's shorter than logs, is actually a lot better because stuff just loops around here more. So like, all of your sun temples and stuff can just constantly be hitting everything here, whereas it can't on logs. So, it's gonna be interesting seeing how that works. Because if that increases how late we can go, that's gonna be pretty fun, I think. The other thing is that I definitely don't think last time I went late game I was doing things optimally. There were a couple ways I could have optimized, like how I was doing my buffs to towers that I didn't even think of. I was just kind of just throwing towers at it willy-nilly, which wasn't the best idea, I don't think. So I think my approach to this is just going to be to get several of these like marketplaces, of these two marketplaces, and then go into boat farming, and then I'll probably end up either selling out for like a boat paragon, or wait a minute, can VTSG sacrifice a paragon? I should figure that out real quick. So we're gonna pause this and go to a sandbox real quick. Before I do something really dumb and just like end up completely wasting time and okay. Can I do this in challenge editor? If I this challenge, make it this, easy, whatever, give myself. It's a million. Let's do 10 million. Okay, yeah, it should be fine. And then just everything. How did I do it? Reset, reset, reset. Yes. Monkey knowledge. Yeah, it's fine. Game. Okay. let's see. Can I get a paragon here? Yes, I can. Okay, good. If I get this to a paragon, and then... Okay, so that doesn't sacrifice paragons. That is very good to know. Not just gonna accidentally completely screw myself over trying to do boat farming and then just selling out a paragon with my VTSG. That's not gonna be an issue, thankfully. I know Adora's fine because there's like the achievement for upgrading Adora. So I don't think there'll be issues with that. I'll upgrade this to Marketplace first, I think. And maybe I could also do like an engineer. That might actually be a good way to like anti-stall the rounds a little more, get us to late game quicker. So you know what? We'll probably go for that as well. Get an engineer down here. Oh, they have this. Let's see. How far is your range? That's probably fine. Yeah. Go for this. Then we're going to get the balloon trap. Okay, sweet. We got the balloon trap. Let's set it there. And then upgrade these as well into marketplaces. Okay, sweet. There we go. Okay, yeah, this is working nicely. Awesome. That's going well. Let's get... Alright, there's going to be camo in a second. I don't think I have to worry about that. But, you know what, I'll get a full 10 of these farms first. I think that'll be the plan. And once I have a full 10, then... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Do one more. So get a full 10, because then once I have the full 10, that'll be the max buff when I get them all the way to central marketplaces for boats. Go. Okay, so we got 10 marketplaces now. I think now is probably the time to go into boats, as well as maybe seeing how we're going to handle camo here. That could be annoying, but I guess the boats will technically have camo detection, so I might not have to worry about that at all, actually. So I'll get you favorite trades, and how many rounds is this probably going to be? Okay, this probably isn't going to be that bad to get a trade empire at this rate. And I can also sell some of these, I guess. If you really need to. Oh, we do have a Moab in a couple rounds. Easiest way to deal with that might just be get a couple druids. These really close. These are also going to be pretty strong for, like, later on in the game, if they're boosted. 5. It's close to being ready. Okay, yeah, should be fine. That is Trade Empire. So then it is, okay, it's C for boats. I'm just gonna be able to chill. Hot shot, yeah, I want that. Whoops. That. I believe if I remember right from like guides on farming, you basically max out the merchantman buff, then go for, oh yeah, we're gonna continue here. We're gonna max out this merchantman buff by getting enough of these. And then we will start getting the central marketplaces. And after that, we just go full on to like regular farming. Okay. Alright, I guess this is all of them that we can get. So look at these, and then look towards getting these into upgrading these into central marketplaces, and really get the farm from that. This NG is definitely making us some good money already. That's nice. I like that a lot. Really appreciate when towers make you a lot of money. Very convenient, for sure. Okay. And central markets. Let's go a little longer on this. Why did you not play logs? So I actually heard, so the reason I wanted to do this is I heard yesterday from someone that like posted something on their record for like around 576, something crazy on Reddit, that this map is better because even though logs is a little longer, like stuff looping here means that more of your like sun temples can hit multiple different bads at once when they stack up instead of it just being like one at a time. Because in logs, like you'll be hitting the first one, but you won't hit anything beyond that. So the idea is kind of that like here it loops around, and so if there's 3 bads, like you're gonna hit all of them at once. So then you're not gonna die to like the second bad. It's gonna have to be like just so much that you're gonna die to the first, basically. Let's see. I had a dream that I had a BT5 and 6 and the 6 just looking normal, and spoiler, it not what? There's a rope. What? Is this a copy pasta, or like is this just actually a fever dream you had? I don't know. Like this is a copy pasta. It's pretty funny, but I don't know if it is or not. Okay, if you get Monkey Wall Street, does it no longer count as central market? I forget if it does or not. Okay, I guess it doesn't. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think it still counts. I think it still counts. But I don't have enough boats. At this point, I guess maybe actually I should just start getting the top path farms, probably. And like a Monkey Wall Street, or whatever. It might have actually made sense to put the Monkey Wall Street here, so that's a regret for later. So I'm probably gonna end up like replacing some of these. Let's see, that's still 10. Uh, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, I can speed that up for sure. Okay, we still have max buff. I don't see another spot to fit that there, so that's whatever. I'll have to get a Monkey Wall Street here in a second. Okay, so the Monkey Wall Street can probably go like here. Okay, so I can probably fit another one down here. This here. Can I fit a farm here? Maybe if I sell these. Sell that, I might be able to fit it. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's this whole monkeyopolis. And now we can just go and just spam. Actually, that was a terrible monkeyopolis. I did not think when I bought that through. That was about to be the worst, like, monkeyopolis I have ever made. Which completely unintentionally make an insanely bad monkeyopolis. I'm just gonna make this easier on myself to do this. Oh, I don't actually have enough money. That's a funny feeling. Can I buff this village with another village? Is that a thing I can do? And then get you to buff this. No? Thought I saw there was a spot here. Oh. Quite. Okay, so this is now buffed by a village. That's great. Yeah, this is definitely buffed by that village, so now we can go for the monkeyopolis and get as many of these as possible. It'll be interesting to see if it actually gets these over here. If it does, I'm gonna feel kind of stupid, but we'll see. Okay, so it didn't, so we're at the max, I think, then. So now we'll just need to sell this, sell that, and get as many of these as possible. Pop these farms down. Gonna get this. Ooh. See, can I fit 2 in this row? Why not? Yeah, it's kind of funny, like, how well this boat farm just handles everything. Like, we're close to beating hard mode at this point, and, or like, the hard mode rounds at this point, and I legitimately only have farms. Like, all of these towers are meant for farms, except for these turrets. I guess they don't count. They're not people. I'm just gonna put down a farmer here to make the life a little easier. And then actually, this might be the big brain strat. Never mind, it's a small brain strat. But this can like do the transit. Do this here. And then get this to pick up the farmer. There we go. This is big brain. This is very high IQ right now. It's not picking up everything, but that's like a really, really good for how much effort I need to put, like, attention I need to pay to it now. Okay, I'm gonna put this here, so I think this should also be pretty good late game. And we're just gonna basically speedrun it, like speedrun rounds at this point. There's not a lot I can really do to increase the defense or make us go faster, so maybe I just like pop down this and call it a day. I think it's time for the free dart monkey to go. We don't need to anymore. We can just boost this the heck. And this is taking care of everything on intrusion, so that's great. Don't need to worry about that now. So now I think we're really able to start thinking about how do we place things to get as much damage as possible out once we get to that point. And also, is it possible for me to just put oh, I can put a plane down here. That's great. I'll set this here. Yeah, it's fine. I think this is probably where I'll put like an ace paragon in the future, because you don't get like anything else can only hit this small section of track. Anything that's global should probably go in like one of these corners. I think that's probably what makes the most sense, is what I'd guess. Maybe not, but we'll see. Now, it's also, maybe I can do this, move these farms over, and then have room for Ultra Boost in that corner too. That might work out well. These need 3 more. This here, and then NG. Yes, we do have room for NG. Somewhere in here. So we can't sell this Ultra Boost Engineer. It has to stay around for a while. Because, maybe this is probably a better spot. I'll set it like here in this corner. Because at this point, there's not much it can really, yeah, I'll just get it to like this and then that, and then I'll start trying to Ultra Boost things. At this point, it's basically just going to be farms, because there's nothing else that I really want to boost right now, but it's going to be important eventually to be able to boost everything, like really high and stuff. I'm kind of questioning when I should go for the, like, boat paragon, because that is definitely going to, like, I think that should probably happen before, wait a minute. Can these guys not see camo? Okay, there we go. That's a little awkward, but we got it. Alright, actually, I guess I can start Ultra Boosting the, Druid. The, what is it? Aspect of Wrath. Yeah, I can start Ultra Boosting that, may as well. So I'm gonna get a tech bot now. But this tech bot, select it to do this. So that should continue to Ultra Boost this until it's done. So we can just monitor that while we're thinking out other things. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's going. Oh my gosh. I hope this volume is like okay. I don't know exactly what it sounds like. Start introducing because some of these pop sounds are probably gonna get annoying pretty quickly here. Or I guess I can actually do this. Get the extra pops from that. Then I have a feeling we can fit more in here. Feeling we can fit a couple more boats in here somehow. And that will make it a little bit easier to get this boat paragon to be a higher degree, which is going to help us out a bit later on. Come on, it's gotta be a spot there. No, still the same 4. I might have to replace like all of these if I want to do that. Okay, I think that's as close as possible. We have this. Round 100. Yep, this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a pretty good insta for just round 100, I guess. Yeah, I'm not seeing any ways to place more of these boats, so rip. Not much I can do with that. I'll probably actually want boat paragon to go like down here. then it'll have little platforms right next to this here. I can use that to get a bigger boost on some towers later on. So I'll set this. Sweet. Okay, you have 10 ultra boosts. So now I turn off this tech bot. Wait until this cooldown is over, and then I start ultra boosting the what is it? The Spirit of the Forest. That's it. Spirit of the Forest. That has it. So now we go. So the tech bot back to that, and we'll be starting to ultra boost what we actually want to right now. The other thing is I can definitely look to get Dora at this point, so I'll be able to get a VTSG soon. So we're pretty close to like all of the like round 132, so we can start getting all the Paragons. I'll probably go to round 132, get Navark, and then like get VTSG, and then start getting other stuff. And maybe farm a little more, we'll see. But once we're at that point, I'll be able to kind of know what we need. I think I'll definitely put Navark here, then put something else on top of it, not sure what yet, and use that to then boost everything in this area. Ideally, we can probably put, like, something here in this top corner. It's the top left. Should be able to get, yeah, something like this. We could have, like, super brittle, and then tack zone, or, you know, ring of fire. I'll get ring of fire right now because it'll help handle some of these DDTs that are annoying. These bats are just getting shredded. No chance. I don't stand a chance. Absolutely destroyed right now. Alright, how many ultra boosts is that Spirit Force at? Okay, sweet. So we can turn off the tech bot now. And that is fine. It's still early for anything else. So I guess next I'll ultra boost this this super brittle right here and hope that we don't end up replacing that for a while. Then I'll reset the tech bot onto you and let you go. We're at 5 mil now, a lot of money. Yeah, both these are ultra boosted. Thankfully, it's like we haven't run into any performance issues so far. Sometimes that happens, and it can be annoying, but we haven't run into anything so far. We're getting close to round 132 now, which is when we'll finally be able to go for our we'll finally be able to go for our first Paragons, because that is like the round where it'll max out the pop section of their power, and then it's just like how much you've paid for them, as well as the like amount of upgrades that you have. So we'll be able to like get some pretty high degree Paragons, and that'll help us out a bit. But things are pushing a little bit, which is annoying, but it's not a huge issue, because in 3 rounds we'll have a Paragon of some kind, and then we'll just be chilling. You know, actually, maybe I should get the Ace Paragon first. That might make some sense. We'll figure it out. I want Adora as well to be on the water, because apparently they are very good later on with the water. Once you have enough boosts, like anything that has a lot of projectiles is very good, and Adora definitely gets a lot. I don't know what the point of farming is at this point. I think we might be at the point where, like, we have enough money to buy literally everything once. But I guess we may as well just keep farming until around 32. And now we can kind of stop a little bit. And I can start spamming all set the patrol points to be here, and hopefully that will pick up everything. Wait. Maybe I can set patrol points to be like here, and then here. Yeah. Hopefully that picks up everything. Yeah. So now it's time to get our maxed out Ace Paragon. So I still need... No, I don't want that yet. I still need an extra 17 of these. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I'll do an 18 just in case I miscounted somewhere. That should be good. So now we'll upgrade this to the Goliath Doom ship and see what degree we get. Because we're past round 132. We spend as much as we can. We have a bunch of these up. We have all the upgrades. So yeah, this might be a degree 76. Yeah, there we go. So that is the highest degree we can get without Geraldo, which is fine. That'll help us a lot. And we still have 5.6 million. We're going to last long with just these silly airplanes. Yeah, we're going to last a long time, but the ramping is a little surprising, like how quick it is. It is still something I want to prepare for, and kind of think about. So it would be really stupid to just die early, you know? So instead, I'm going to make sure I'm getting the max buff on everything, using this tech pod as well as I can. And then getting max paragons and all that. Wait a minute. The cash generated actually doesn't matter for these at all, because we're over around 132. I didn't think that out. I can't get a max Navark, of course, because of this map. There's not enough space for that. We'll get you. 28. Oh, that's awful. That is... You know, wait. I can probably spend more, right? What is the most expensive tier 4? Okay, so it's probably the top path, right? Top path with the middle cross path. Okay, so actually, I should get rid of you. I should get rid of this one. To get a better degree, because 26 is probably way lower than what we can actually get. Put as many of these in here as we can. That's our goal. So you can fit like 3 in this section, right? If these don't attack anything, we can do at least. Okay, I'm gonna place this here. There. Ah, that's fine. Okay, this to that. This to that. This to that. There we go with this. Then... Yeah, I think this is as much money as we can spend without using a bunch of pontoons. To max out our Navark. Still not great. Wait, was that at 10? Okay, what did I not have? I'm past round 132. I'm not sure what I screwed up there exactly. We're past 132, so pops don't matter. Cash, or does it just count as extra? Maybe you can count over, because I don't have, like, everything else maxed. I'm not sure. That's whatever. But then I will need ice to start getting this VTSG. So that is where we are going to get the real benefits of everything. Oh my god. We need to get another Navart. We need to get another Navart because this is not aligned. So now I can actually probably start ultra boosting this super monkey here. Because this is eventually going to be the VTSG. The way I've heard it is that you want primary maxed. So we'll get like Bloom Crush. That's pretty expensive. And then this. And for military, we'll do... How expensive is... Comanche is not expensive. Do a Punch Prime. Yeah, that should be over 50k. 38 and 16, yeah, it should be over. That's 50k from those two. Then we will do... Not enough. Okay, so Perma actually works. Perma works, but is there something... Wait. How expensive is Superstorm? Superstorm's a little over. Is there anything closer? Okay, so Middle Path Wiz is probably pretty close. Let's go for that. And that is these three. And oh, I'm just hoping it doesn't just dissolve all of this here when I turn it into a Sun Temple. There we go. Okay, so that's looking good. Now it will need a max of or that's not good enough. Is this 50k? Okay, I'll get this for sure, to be sure on that. Then this is, that's not even close. Is this 50k? That's not quite close either. Maybe, oh, that's also not really close. You know what? I'll just I'll start by getting these. So I'm gonna need the Legend of the Night and Anti-Bloom for this VTSG to work. But I'm also going to need my Adora. Oh, I'm gonna need my Adora. Let's get that real quick. Okay, so Adora, I'm gonna put Adora up here, I guess. And then Adora, we're just gonna manually level 20 so that they will also get the boost from VTSG. And this is how much? 17k? Okay, you know what? I'll just do... This is sort of Ring of Fire. I'm like not gonna need to worry about this at all. But I hope it doesn't, because I ultra boosted that already. So that's support, primary. Still need magic and military. How much? Okay, yeah, I'll just grab one of these. And then military, let's just say screw it. And get a Ray of Doom. So that should definitely make this a true Sun God. So now, moment of truth. Are we going to get the VTSG? Yes, we are! Aha. And it did absorb those, unfortunately. So that's a bit annoying. But the good news is definitely not getting prime, like the prime, or the... Wait, why can't I place Adora again? What? Okay, Adora is just here, I guess. But now that we have this, now we can properly go for our Navark. If I just blocked off like half of this by Oh, maybe the reason why I lost Adora was because this, like, got rid of the ice that Adora was on. So maybe I would need to, like, have Neighbor already to get that. That's awkward if that's the case. But not much I can do at this point. Yeah, I might have screwed up not getting Neighbor earlier. So that's gonna happen, I guess. A little annoying, but it happens. Okay, I'll just wait a bit, let this run for a couple rounds, and see how we're doing as we're just ultra boosting all of this. Let's see. There's the spot. And as well, I can put this here and get this to be very nice, fully boosted attack zone. That's probably gonna kill all kinds of stuff. This here, okay, this is super fertile again. I'm gonna need to cancel this tech bot, so that then I can start to ultra boost one of these, whichever one it should be right now, I guess. Okay, I'm just putting, like, I'm selling. I feel like this attack is going to be better over here. I'll put a sub up here, I guess. And then ice. And I'll place Adora on this ice that she also gets the buff. There we go. So now Adora has that buff. This is buffed. These are all buffed. So now I can go back to ultra boosting this. Turn the tech bot back on to you. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So it's going to slowly ultra boost that as much as it can. 4 mil. I don't know how much I'm going to end up needing. Or we're going to get a couple more Paragons. So this might actually, you know... you should have went logs. So actually, I saw, like, from something on Reddit yesterday, that this might be better than the logs. Because even though logs is longer, it loops around this. And so you'll be able to hit multiple bads at once. That's the logic. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct, but that is what I heard, so I'm going to try it. Get Ninja Paragon. Yeah, Ninja Paragon is definitely going to be good here. What do you think, a new tower? What new tower? You mean the Ace Paragon? Ace Paragon's really cool. The Ninja Paragon I can't actually max, so it's just going to be convenient. As well, I can also get a heli and Chin. That's the wrong button. And Chinook, this alchemist, go down here and alch buff all this stuff to be a lot stronger now. Is this gonna reach? Can that not reach this? That's gonna be real awkward if it just can't reach. Okay. You go here so that then you perma buff this tack zone, which is gonna need it. There we go. Sweet. These are all getting buffed. Okay. So now I just gotta carry around this alchemist, like, everywhere. That's what's gonna happen. I'm not really sure why I'm even bothering with abilities at this point, because, like, I don't think it's gonna matter that much. But I'm still just, like, unintentionally doing it. You know? I'm going to sell these and then move this alchemist to not be here, because I think the next step is actually going to be get I didn't think this out. Okay, I gotta also move our Ultra Boost somewhere. Over here might have been a better spot for it. Whoops. Guess I just gotta wait for that cooldown. It's not a problem. Okay, so over here you go. Then... Wait. Is there a place I can place this that's not going to just destroy everything? Can you move these? That would actually be hilarious if you could just pack these in tight. Okay, so I can't move Sun Temples. That's the one thing I can't move. So I have to be careful about where I place this, because I don't want it... I think a couple druids might just have to take an L. If these die, like, that's not as big of an issue as other stuff. But the idea here is that if I can just get, like, a really strong support temple buff on everything, with maybe as well, having support of some kind, or close. Okay, I'll just get a dark champion. Just get a dark champion over here next to it. I'll get magic as well. I'll probably get magic and... You know what? I'll get... Okay, this to have the military and then primary. I'll need that, I guess. And then that will give me a Sun Temple, which did not get the support buff. Oh my god. It didn't get this. So that was not what I intended to do. We'll do that here. Support, screw it. I'm just going to use this and a Spike Factory. Then I'm going to use military. Let's do another Apache Prime. And then primary. Let's try and mod Dom. It's 40k, 2k. Oh my god, that's not enough. This is just like a bunch of things that aren't enough because it's an easy game mode. So the prices are not what I'm used to. But that is... Oh, sweet, we're on 200. That is support, military, primary. So now we get Sun Temple. And then we get the longer range on it. And this village should be able to reach, like, everything. Homeland defense. Homeland defense. And now this has this, like, the Sun Temple boost. All these have the Sun Temple boost. So we're way stronger now. And I'm going to put this Ultra Boost onto you, because you're going to do a lot of damage on you. Even though you're support temple, you probably boost things a lot. These guys need one more Druid to boost them. So I'll put that back in this corner here, because it's only this one that needs it. And this is where things are gonna start to get just, like, insane, I think. Because obviously we're starting to lag a little bit. But also, NG Paragon is good. Yeah. NG Paragon is a good idea. We'll do that next. We have bonus damage from this. We have bonus damage from this brittle and brittle. We have that. Wait, this is outdoing a damage. That's surprising. We are going to have our Glue Gunner eventually buffing as well. We're going to have, like, all the Paragons are just going to have an insane number of projectiles firing at everything constantly. And with those, we are going to be able to just, like... The idea is that the projectiles get so much bonus damage that you just want, like, sun avatars. And that's, like, the way to get the most damage possible. We're just going to spam those, basically, eventually. And that will give us as much damage as we possibly can. To go super late game. Super far late game. Next up. What other buffs do I need here for this? I want to buy the game. Yeah, this is a pretty fun game. Like, what I'm doing right now is kind of stupid, but it is fun, and you know that's what you're looking for. Okay, what should I get next? Maybe I could get the bottom path. You know what? It might just be time to go for like an NG Paragon. Just put this down here. Get that. Then, oh, the other thing I can maybe do, which is with as much attack speed as possible, is this can't place in the water. I guess it still works. Wait. Oh, I haven't... Oh, I should have gotten a monkey paragon a long time ago. That was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Yeah, that was definitely a mistake not getting this a while ago. Whoops. I think also I'm going to want a support temple over here. So let's get this. And just pop one of these next to you. No problem. And then I'll want primary, probably. So let's get... What is there in primary that costs like 50k? That's not that. I already have that built. I guess the closest thing is probably this. And then like something else. And then I'll want to also get military. So I'll do another Raid of Doom. This is like definitely going over the required amount of money. But it's fine. We have a lot of money at this point. Chill, a cool 5 mil. Yes, this is going to boost all kinds of stuff, for sure. Now over here, I can put that. Oh, it didn't get the... I didn't get this. This is chilling. So I'm gonna... I should probably get the NG Paragon as soon as possible for Ultra Boost. Even though I'm going to lose a lot of money to... or a lot of power to these Ultra Boosts that I didn't think about. So I guess I should have done this a little sooner, but it's whatever. Degree... Oh, I could have... I can do better than that. I can do better than that. Let's get this. Then over here, these two boosts, which are going to want the Paragon to actually be. I'll get you. And then, of course, I lose all those Ultra Boosts, which feels really bad. Oh, now we're starting to get lag. Now we're starting to get a little bit of lag. And then from here, I'm just going to want to place all kinds of engineers. So what is the hotkey for that? Engineer, hotkey, engineer, L. Yeah, I definitely took an L with this one. That seems fitting. I'm just gonna place a lot. Call it a day. So you need to spend at least 250k for like a max degree 76. You need to spend 250k and have 100 upgrades. So if I just get like tier 4 middle paths, if I just get like all of them in the center, that's probably enough to do it. Or you know what? Maybe it would be smart if my super brittle was on the boat, but I don't know how long the buff actually lasts. say if that's a smart idea or not. What? Wait. All of these have their ultra boosts back? What? But I got rid of that twice. How did that happen? Okay, I don't understand that, but it is what it is, I guess. So now I get all of you to I'll get these to like this, because I have a lot of them. And then I'll get a couple to the middle path, because that's more expensive. Make sure I hit the 250k. I'm not doing anything exact right now to like actually make sure I get the max paragon. Because there's a solid chance I screw something up either way. And I just can't be bothered to figure that out right now. I'm a little surprised we aren't lagging more at this point. I kind of figured this would be like pretty bad by now. I think the engineers are starting to lag us though with all the towers they're gonna make. So that's gonna be pretty funny soon. I'm definitely surprised this is not more laggy than it currently is. Never mind, I spoke too soon. It's getting laggy. You know, let's just take a couple more L's here, down at the bottom over here. You know, we got to take some more L's is what we did with the VTSG, and then Navarre twice. We took some big L's there for sure. Make sure we get this maxed, as many pops as possible from our paragons and all that. And now we should be good to, wherever this monkey engineer is, get this to be a paragon. 43, okay, that could be better, but that also could be a lot worse. So I will take it. Now, the next thing I want to do is get this here, get ultra boost back up, start focusing on the ultra boost, or the ultra boost again. So I still have these somehow. I'll make this. I'll ultra boost this. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'll ultra boost this Sentry Paragon. Because this guy, the more attack speed he has, the more turrets he makes, and the faster those turrets attack. So it's like a double whammy on how much stronger he gets from attack speed, which is awesome. So it's important to get him up quickly. We'll want that buff on him for sure. And now we can start focusing on our Ninja Paragon. So I'll get you here. I'll get you here. I'll place you like over here, I guess. And maybe see if I can get, okay, I probably can't get pops from that. But now I'll just need to, which one is Ninja? Ninja is D. Okay, so that's D, so I spam these a bunch. And I'll get all of these like 040 or something. Something like that. And slowly upgrade all of them to get us as powerful of a paragon as possible. Because right now those tier 5s are getting some pops, and then these are all going to boost the power from the number of upgrades and the cash spent on Ninja Monkeys in total. So hopefully we'll max both of those out, so that then we'll be able to get like a huge boost in terms of the amount of damage that we're doing with it. I like how I'm also like not using my Adora's Sacrifice yet at all. Like, we're mid 200s, and I have yet to touch that ability at all. But that's going to be, like, key as we go on for, like, boosting all of our sun avatars and sun temples and all that later in the game. But for now, it's like I'm still, like, we're at around 240, and I'm still just trying to figure out how do I get, like, as many Paragons as possible, how do I max those. I'm not even, like, considering anything else at the moment. I guess the lag also isn't too bad yet. Like, it's not great, but it could be worse. But that is definitely going to be something that we're going to struggle against later on, is lag more than anything else. I think I've heard that, like, the issue isn't necessarily the particles or anything like that, but it's just how many different, like, calculations the game needs to do for, like, all the damage and stuff that happens on screen, and, like, the health for the BADs just gets so big, and it, like, has to constantly calculate that it slows things down because you need to have more memory to handle, like, the bigger numbers, which is really funny. I'm not exactly sure how it works, though, so I don't want to, like, say confidently that's the case, but that's what I've heard. So, you know it's fact, because people on the internet don't lie, ever. That doesn't happen. How many Paragons? Currently, we have our Goliath Doom ship, our Neighbor at the Sea, and our Engineer, and I'm going to be adding a Ninja now. So that'll be the 4th. And then from there, we can maybe add Boomerang, and the Dart Monkey. I think Boomerang is probably going to be a little better for the amount of lag that it causes. That's just a thought, though. I might be wrong. Yeah, I'll wait until the end of this round to get this Paragon so that we can have it not lag when we see what degree we get. That's the idea. Just crazy, though. I really wish, though, there was a way to, like, reduce the particles or something, because it just gets insane. You really can't see the screen at all. Or you know what? Maybe I can boost this a bit if I just start the rounds and then use this. Oh yeah, that's going up like hundreds of thousands of pops a second. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's just all of these bads entering just to instantly get their health decreased by that ability. That was a whole round there. Whoa. That's cool. Yeah, I'll probably just do that like one more time, and then we should be good. This is nuts. This is nuts for sure. Is Vengeful a Paragon? It kind of is, in a way. Because it does prevent you from getting the other two, like, tier 5s of Super Monkey. But it isn't officially a Paragon. It's not affected by, like, the Paragon totems. So not really, but it's a lot like one. You know what I mean? Like, it's basically a Super Monkey Paragon, but not really. And it doesn't count, like, it doesn't count for, like, it doesn't have a degree or anything like the other Paragons do. It's not really a Paragon, but it may as well be, because it does as much damage, you know, there's a lot of similarities. Okay, yeah, look at these pops. Oh, gee, it is 4 mil now. From 2 activations of that ability, it is 4 million pops. Like, this thing does not do that much damage from its attacks, let's be real. This is basically all from its ability, which is just funny to me. Yeah, now at the end of this round, we'll get the Ninja Paragon and suffer the lag as it just goes crazy. Degree 56, not bad. I'll take it. That degree sort of lag a little bit too. And I think at this point, we can probably start selling our farms out, because I don't know what all else we're actually going to be able to buy here. This guy is maxed. So now, one of the next best things might be to... Okay, I should check first to see... Can I get another Paragon? Because I haven't done this. I heard there was a limit. Okay, so there is like a limit, but I'm already there. So let's try putting the Boomerang Paragon back in this corner, so that hopefully it can push things back as much as it needs to. And then I'll put the Super Mines next to it. And I will start to Ultra Boost that, and then turn this Tech Bot back on for Ultra Boost. So that we'll get that maxed while we are working towards our max Boomerang Paragon. And what is the hotkey for Boomer? Let's see what it is. Boomerang, Boomerang, Boomerang. Oh, that's Buccaneer. Ninja? Oh. Oh, W. It is W that we can use this. I was thinking for a sec that like we wouldn't be able to use Boomerang Paragon at all. I thought we were gonna have to limit. So we might be able to just use all the Paragons. That would be very convenient, for sure. Okay, so I'll get all of you to be like 042, so I'll do a little more damage, get as many pops as possible. I'll turn this off of autoplay now too. I don't think we'll need to worry about that for a little bit. And we'll just keep going. So we're pushing into these 200s. Like we're at mid 200s right now, and we're doing really well. Like nothing's looping around that much. And we are not near our maximum defense yet. We still have a long ways that we can increase things, both with more Ultra Boosts and other towers, and even like other damage boosts that we're going to be able to add with Blue Monkey and that sort of thing. But those are going to require a bit more micro and cause a bit more lag, so I don't want to start them yet. I want to start them a little later. So the idea is that like that way, when I start it, you won't have any issues with, like, we'll be at the point where we actually need it, and so we'll be able to get a little bit faster if we don't cause more lag than we need to. That's the idea, at least, but, you know, it is what it is. More of these, more of this, more of that, 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 more of that. You know, it might be interesting to see like how late we can go on a lot harder map than this, because right now, like obviously this isn't much of a struggle yet even. We're really just trying to see like what is the latest possible round that I can do. But it might be fun to see like the same thing for deflation or chimps, as well as like if we did something on Dark Castle, like how far can you go in Dark Castle? I think that could be kind of fun to look at. Or Ouch. Imagine late game Ouch. That'd be interesting for sure. Okay, we're probably near the maximum number of upgrades needed, if not slightly beyond it. But I don't really see a reason to not just keep placing these, because we have enough money to do so. So, I don't, like, I'm just placing more, just in case it's going to boost our Paragon level anyway. Either for me waiting longer, or just anything else that I'm unintentionally doing right now with this. The other thing is, this guy is close to the maximum Ultra Boost, which is nice. so I'm going to upgrade you to a paragon. What degree is that? You can see it. I didn't catch what degree that was. 42. Okay, so at least it's like 2 of the buffs that I can get. I thought Boomerang Paragon was bad. I don't know how good it actually is, but I don't see a reason to not have it, just because, like, there's no limit, right? Like, we're at the point where we have all of the others except the Dart Paragon, so I feel like we may as well get a Boomerang Paragon. Yeah. I'll probably actually wait on the Dart Paragon, because I think that's going to cause more lag than other things. But I'll get 2 Crossbow Masters first. See how much that adds to our defense. Oh, one of these managed to get to the outer ring, and now it's gone. Okay, so that is now fully ultra boosted, so I turn off Tech Bot on this, and then I'm going to want to ultra boost my Ring of Fire here when I can. Maybe I'll turn off auto start again, just so I can make a clear view of it. How did you get 2 of them? Oh, there's a monkey knowledge where you're able to do that. Okay, sweet. I got the right one. So there, now this ultra boost is going to start boosting this Ring of Fire, which is doing way more than I expected. Like, I heard it was better when I got the max damage boosts than Tax Zone. And I did like some tests and I wasn't finding that to be exactly true. I was finding it to be a little bit of the opposite when I just had like Support Temple and Super and all that. I only get 1 Tier 5. Yeah, but specifically for Crossbow Master, there is a Monkey Knowledge point that lets you get 2 at once. It's the only exception to that rule. I forget what it's called, but it's in the primary tree of Monkey Knowledges, and it lets you get 2 of these. And that's also nice because it makes it a little easier to get a stronger Dart Paragon too. Let's see, Nave Arc on. What next can we add? Oh, we don't have a mad yet at all. This is 5. This is 5. So I'll stick this here, I guess, and point you that way, and then turn this into. I'll turn it into a top path. But I don't think this applies the missiles properly. So once this Ring of Fire is fully buffed, look at the Mad fully buffed. I'm checking the list now of what like the strongest things are in terms of damage with being max boosted. Sun Temple with Blood Sacrifice is high up. After Wrath, we have that. Vengeful Dora, got this close as we could. Tax on Mad. Flying Fortress, I forgot Flying Fortress. Got that. We'll stick that down here, too. We'll stick the other good Tier 5 planes down here as well. And then I'll move you over here. God buff these. Check on our Ring of Fire. Oh, because that is 3 boosts. We're still going ways with the Ultra Boost. Do we have sub somewhere that is decreasing cooldowns? Is that in our pawns? Oh, it wasn't. Whoops. That's awkward. It is now, though. I guess that's there. It's funny seeing how much, like, lag there is and just how many things there are on screen at one point. Mad, you already got Mad Lol. No, I have it now, yeah, I have it now. But that was something I forgot. So let's see, what else could I be forgetting here? I have Glythium shit, I now have the Flying Fortress, I now have Super Mines. I don't have, the Max Ninja. Saboteur with the Buildy. Hunter Champion I have. Grandmaster Ninja, yeah. Okay, yeah. We're gonna keep going, I think. Man, funny watching this now, for sure. Just seeing everything on screen get systematically destroyed. I might have not thought out the village buffs though, well, honestly. I haven't really considered that in like the last 2 minutes. So there's a solid chance that I'm like missing out on some buff that I could get with these. Before I forget that, let's do this. And now we have like the max buffs for those. Ninja's doing fine, that's doing fine, you guys are fine. So now I'll be able to just continue running. And the main limitation for a little bit is going to be our Ultra Boost, I think. Because it takes a while to get those set up, for sure. Okay, so now Mad has that buff. A little bit hectic on my screen right now, that's for sure. I'll keep autoplay on. Have that boosted? That is... oh, fuck. You are not boosted by Alchemist. So actually, I'm going to get rid of the village that I just got. So that I can move the Alchemist over here to buff this more. And then I'm also going to start getting a bunch of ninjas up here. It's one of the other things that will be super powerful if it has enough boosts, is like both the tier 5 ninjas. If I have enough sabos, they're like really strong. So I want to get those. I'm just gonna try and fit those in as tightly as possible here. A lot of ninjas. You can get a full 20 on like battles too. So you really need like a lot of big space to get that well. And then this one will probably like the Grandmaster Ninja. Whoops. This one will probably like the Grandmaster Ninja. I think it's a good spot for it. This one can probably be this ninja. This one can be the Grand Saboteur. And then the rest of these around here, we'll just be buffing them until we have a full 20. Oh, whoops. Wrong one. Wrong one. At this point, like, you have so many damage buffs that the idea is that the more projectiles you have, the more damage you do. So we're basically just maximizing as many projectiles as we can get at everything afire as quickly as we can get them afire. So that's why like the Grandmaster is going to be insane. It's just because they fire like 8 projectiles super quickly, and they're going to have like 20%, or like 20 of these like 5% attack speed buffs. The only problem is I can't see the screen to know how many buffs we are at, which is a small problem when I'm trying to figure out how many more of these I should even place. So this is at 17 and 18. I'll actually turn off auto start here. Okay. I need you right now. I need you for Dora, don't I? You have... Oh, I forgot to give you the ammo buff. I need to move you here. I'll probably just need to wait on this a bit. Okay, now I can move my Alk again, and then put the villages back there. Oh, I should also put it next to... I didn't think that out. I should also put it next to these guys. Get them the Alk buff too. And this is like, honestly, a lot of just, like, optimizations of where I should put things on the map. More than anything else. That, 20 of that, sweet. Oh man, this is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Now I have to move you over here to the spot that I just made specifically for you, so you can buff all of these ninjas, have them do slightly more damage. Pretty funny how that works out. And then you are maxed. So actually, I can also cancel this, so I can ultra boost something else. Yeah, because I'll want to ultra boost the Mad, for sure. And have that be, like, max ultra boosted. Constantly. Just does increase the damage a bit. I guess I can just, like, use my abilities to do... Oh. Ultra boost. Okay, I'm gonna have to change auto start off so I can, or no, I'm gonna have to wait another round. I just won't put the tech bot on. Yeah, I'll have to wait until I get ultra boost back to be able to check this. Which that might be this round. Maybe this. We'll see. Am I gonna have ultra boost back? This is just getting insane. So much damage. Meanwhile, that's a lot of pops. I also don't have super range on this. What? Okay, yeah, this just covers the entire map. Might have actually made sense to even make this the support temple, just to save space. I've heard that like a 2-1-2-2 potentially does more damage for the VTSG itself, but it's like the Apaches that you lose do like it doesn't track those as part of the VTSG's damage. So it's like hard to tell exactly how big the difference is. Kind of funny when you think about it. And of course, it's also made 510k for me, which is nice. You know, that we may as well just keep a couple of these farms, just to see how much money we end up with at the end. Okay, actually, turn on and start off for sure. Now we should have ultra. Now we have ultra boost again. I'm gonna turn these abilities off because I can't actually see the screen. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, sweet. Now I can turn the attack back on. For Ultra Boost, now it's on this mad. Fully boost that, and then it'll be fine. And then I guess we haven't Ultra Boosted these either. We have given them the Alpha buff though. So they are close to max damage. So basically, like, the next steps will be to Ultra Boost those, Ultra Boost everything, and then to just basically get the rest, like everything else, should be covered in sun avatars, and we'll like slowly work on ultra boosting that. Sun avatars and in areas near this just conglomerate of ninja monkeys, we'll be able to get 402 ninja monkeys, because this will have enough of a boost with their the not Bloon Sabo, the Shinobi tactics, that they can apparently compete with Sun Avatars. Of course, oh, there's one other thing I'm still forgetting. Village buff. Need you. Well, actually, I'm just gonna buy a bunch more tech bots. I'll place down one of those here, because I probably can't place here. Or this right there. That is boosting a lot of stuff. Bro, with internet. This boosts the VTSG. Probably more important to get that. Here can probably boost all of these. Yeah, it's another 15% attack speed boost. So that's another nice boost. And it's just like trying to figure out the optimal placements to get to maximize the buffs is kind of crazy right now, for sure. There's a way I can place this on the water that is ideal, of course. I guess not. Instead, I'm going to place this village as tight as I can, and see if I can place this here. And this will be my Bloon Master Alchemist. And this is just, of course, going to be this to boost my Inferno Ring and Taxon even more to do more damage. Because they are definitely killing it right now in their DPS. Matt is doing well. VTSG is phenomenal, of course. These are doing extremely well. All the Paragons are doing extremely well. Spike Factory is not doing bad. Yeah. A lot of things now with like 10 mil, and then VTSG with 300 mil. I wonder if I'll be able to get VTSG to like 1 billion damage this game. That would be pretty funny. what is the vengeful money? That is basically, when you place down a super monkey, like a true sun god, if you have it maxed out, and if you have the other tier 5s placed down for the super monkey, it upgrades into this, and basically it attacks like twice as fast. Which is really good when you think about it, because it applies with every other buff that increases damage. So like then I have a support temple that buffs it and its damage. I have the Alk buff, which gives like +2 damage or something. And I'll have like a bunch of debuffs like from this sniper. They're giving a bunch of bonus damage to these things. That ends up making it do way more damage than it might look like. Just from what you think it would increase it by increasing attack speed, because it's so many more added on damage boosts that attacking twice as fast is crazy. Let's see, do you have 10 ultra boosts yet? Not even close. Okay. And this is probably where like just lag is slowing down how fast the game feels compared to like what's actually happening. So I guess I'm just gonna basically max out like these. Just get a bunch more ninja monkeys. Get these all boosted up by the shinobi tactics. Oh, it's a 19. That's a nice spot. Let's see if I can get another over here. If I can... Basement. Okay, I'm gonna move you, lock you in place down. I'll just lock you in place over this, so I can actually see the ground here. 17 there. 17 there. 18 there. 17 there. 16. 15. That's still like a 12, and I probably can't fit anything else here. Yeah, like once it gets like lower 10s, that's when this price stops being worth. But when I have something that has like 100%, over 100% attack boost from the shinobi tactics, and that's gonna get all of the other damage boosts, it really adds to it for sure. This lag is definitely becoming more noticeable though. That's for sure. One thing I do question though is, like, with these, of course, the range on the Sun Avatar is way higher, so I'm not sure if there's some points where the Sun Avatar will do more damage because it has more range than these guys do. Because like this, a Sun Avatar can probably get all the way over here if it has the range boost. So that would make it a little better probably over the course of a round if there's only stuff over here, because it would be able to do way more damage from that. Oh man. Guys, let's play a game. It's called Find My Cursor. Where is it? Boost that, and then try and find my mat over here. Okay, that is at 5 ultra boost right now. We are another round in. Sweet. Keep going. Okay, and then from here, I think now I'm going to start leaning towards only using Sun Avatars, because I don't want to deal with that many more of the Shinobi tactics buffs. It's just like tedious at this point, I think. Or I guess maybe the one thing I could do is throw this over at the center, beginning of the track. Put you somewhere over here. Place you. Okay, sweet. Let's do this. And then set this to strong. And hopefully that will start gluing anything that comes in. I also just love looking at the hotbar of abilities at this point. Like, we don't have enough numbers. we legitimately just don't have enough numbers to hit all of these abilities. I have to use my mouse, which is pretty funny. And let's see. Okay, at this point, I think we can basically max our damage out with Super Monkeys. I could probably get a little higher. Just a little higher with, Sun Temples, but it's gonna be hard to deal with that. Where is Super Monkey? Super Monkey is S. Okay, that makes sense. So, Super Monkey here. Get that. I'm just gonna fit as many as possible. So these guys do a ton of damage, especially when you add all the buffs on. And especially when you get on like the Adora sacrifice, they're gonna do more damage than anything else can, and that's gonna help us a lot here. See if I can stick these as close as I can here. Over on this side. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's lagging a little bit. I'm honestly really surprised that like I can stream this at all with how laggy the game itself is. So I just hope that like it's not too terrible of a stream in terms of quality. But that's not something that's easy for me to check constantly, while also, like, looking at this and actually seeing what the screen looks like. These are buffed, right? Buffed. Sell you for now. I might buy you back later. Actually, I might buy you back sooner than expected. There we are. Now I can just get all of these to Sun avatars and then give them more range. And they fire 3 projectiles, and so all 3 of those projectiles will get buffed by any debuffs, etc. we have. And so they're just going to do crazy amounts of damage for sure. That's why, like, even though Dark Knight like does as much damage for mobs normally, it's way better in this kind of a situation to have Sun Avatar, because the like the debuffs, it fires an extra projectile, and so the debuff is like way more beneficial for it. And we'll have like just all kinds of debuffs on these guys constantly, from super brittle, both the glue abilities are Sun Temple having a VTSG, and so the extra damage from that is just going to way outweigh anything else we could do right now. Oh, this is crazy though. This is absolutely crazy. There is so much going on screen. This is nuts. So my Mad fully buffed? It's still not fully buffed at this point. We're lagging so hard that even though it's just like however long since I started buffing the Mad, it is not fully buffed, that's not because of like the game time. It's just because of the in-game lag. I can think about that. Think about how much lag there is for that to happen, you know? It's crazy. Thought I saw white. It should mean... Oh, there we are. Have that now. Okay, sweet. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. This is a lot on screen right now. Oh, this is just nuts. This is so many projectiles at once, and Matt is now finally fully buffed, so I can disconnect this here. And now, go back to what we were thinking of like 20 minutes ago, which is getting the Ultra Boost onto this, and probably as well a village buff, now that I think about it. Okay, is this going to need to have this over here? Yeah, that works out fine. Okay, that's sweet. And then I heard that with like maxed buffs, this, wait, no, that's not my one. A heli, the bottom path heli actually does more damage than the Apache Prime because of the Comanches that are constantly called in. We'll have to see if that's the case or not, of course, but I have a feeling it's true. You know why? Because I believe what the internet tells me. It's usually a smart decision, I think. Now, let's see, can we Ultra Boost now? We can finally Ultra Boost again. Let's buff this here. And then turn this back onto our Ultra Boost. Where that is. There we are. Now we have that buff. Just use all of these, I guess. Everything. All at once. Alright. Can I fit another super monkey by chance? I don't think so, but I do have an idea for something that I probably can fit in here. Which is an elite defender. That probably also does like a surprising amount of damage. The question is which of these paths can be better, because this gives like an extra 7 damage. But I can't hit multiple things. Whereas this lets me hit multiple things. So I guess I'm going to do that, I guess. We basically just completely filled the screen at this point. We're just trying to see how many little spots we can fill with different towers. Hey, Michael. We're doing some interesting shenanigans today. But it might be a little difficult to see what those shenanigans actually are. Because I'm having enough trouble finding my cursor already. And we're technically not done yet. We're close, but there is further we can go in how many things we can potentially add to this. So, you know what? We're not quite done yet. We are not done yet. I'm gonna get rid of all these farms now and replace them with more sun avatars. And once that's done, I might just like leave. I don't know what I'm gonna do actually. But stream's gonna keep going for a little bit. We'll see how late this defense can potentially go. So we just drag on with this. This is a bit nuts. I don't know where my I don't know where the Berserker Brew is, but I should actually add it to these sun avatars now that I think about it. So I'll have to go turn off auto rounds to be able to do that and properly adjust things. But this is just wild at this point for sure. There is so much going on right now. Let's see, can I also? If I put is this gonna crash? Okay, it's not gonna crash yet, at least. Might be getting close to a crash though. I feel like if there's a possibility of crashing PT6 from going too far late game, like, we're probably not that far off, you know what I mean? Like, we're definitely pushing things a little bit. I'm gonna get this here, if I can. I want to. And then that is where the alchemist is. Okay. So then I'll place, get an alch. It's a valid alch spot. I'll place the alch like there. That's the idea. I'll get this and then set that to target independent, and then basically what we're going to do is start the rounds. Oh, I need the heli again. I need my heli back. Be able to transport our alchemist once again. Fight the good fight. And then as well, we're gonna need more super monkeys, because, you know, can't have enough of those. Maybe if I place them like diagonally from each other slightly, I'll be able to fit more of them. That's the idea. And of course, we are still like nowhere near max capacity of these. Like, I have not been using a sacrifice properly for Medora, so the amount of damage that these super monkeys can do is still like at least 2 times as much as what I have been doing. So you can still probably go like a long while with this, which is crazy to think about to me. There we are. It's funny, like, you can see the water down here, but just I don't think there's any actual water spots there. Kind of interesting. Nothing like too special about it, but it's just like one of those things that you notice with maps. You know what I mean? It's just like, huh, that's weird. So then, no, I don't want to sacrifice. You here, here, you here. And probably place sniper. Or place like snipers in here or something. No? Okay, that's fine. I can place them down here. I'll get these to be full auto because they have global range. So we'll definitely make use of the buff pretty well. I guess in this bottom right corner here, I'll have this eventually be the sacrifice spot for like a super monkey in the future. That'll be the idea. Oh, this is actually, this should be swapped. This does not have this has the Sun Temple buff. This does not have the Sun Temple buff. This one should be the one that fires less projectiles, which is definitely this. There we go. And then now get to do the very fun task of moving. Uh-oh, where is it? This guy here. And moving this down to be able to start buffing some things. Oh boy. That's not how I want to move. Not what I'm going to move either. Out. You. Here. Yes, we have you. So now I'll stick you over here. Start buffing all of these towers in this section. Oh man. Oh hey Duggar, how you doing? Why don't you go for Sun Temple? Well, I already have the Sun Temple buff on a lot of this. I guess it would technically be a little bit better than just spamming Sun Avatars, but it's actually just I haven't really thought it out that well, to be perfectly honest. And now I'm just kind of here, and it is what it is. I can't add a Sun Avatar here. So, can I add snipers? Yeah, I can add snipers. Oh, what a sniper. Oh, what a sniper here. Sniper. Okay, so I guess this is like a little bit more efficient of a pattern because I can place snipers between the super monkeys. Get slightly more end DPS. This is honestly though just wild, like how many little optimizations we're trying to balance, like to get the maximum bonus. Okay, so you do not yet have this buff, but you should. You should get it at some point here soon. Then this tech bot will drop. I'll select you to this ultra boost again, so you start buffing it. And we'll just go back to watching the rounds go by as chaos unfolds. This is kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Like, there are so many things going on screen that I can't even like see where the bads are specifically. I just know they exist because the round hasn't stopped yet. That's kind of where this is at, honestly, you know? There's so many things going on. So many buffs, so many projectiles, so many towers. Like, we have crammed about every inch of this that we can with different towers, you know? And we're not even past round 300 yet, so I think we're going to be able to go for a long while like this. I don't know exactly how long, but we should be able to go for a really long time. It's just lagging super hard. I'll upgrade all of you to Sun Avatars, and then get you super range so that you can hit everything. Boom. Ultra Boost on that. Nice. Maybe it actually makes sense to sell some of these down here and get tech bots to automate abilities. But I think I'll be fine around. Whoops. Well, I guess all my sun avatars and stuff are boosted 2x right now. This is wild for sure. Yeah, glad you enjoyed it. It's been fun doing this, even though it's quite laggy for sure. Definitely lagging right now. It'd be interesting to see, like, with this, because I don't think the thumbnail I made for this stream is very good right now. But it'd be interesting what the click-through rate for people who have seen this video is. Because I think that would, like, be interesting information to know. Like, how many people are interested in seeing just how far can you go with all of the paragons, just everything going on. But the reception's been a bit better than I expected so far, I think. Just because I wasn't really expecting that many people to pay attention to it. But we've had a couple people in here the whole time, which is cool. Even when we're doing something just as stupid as whatever you would call this. I'm not sure you can call it anything that makes sense. See, can I fit an alchemist in this? Okay, I can fit an alchemist over here. We'll do that next. I'll just move you, pop you section, let you just buff everything over here too. Why not? Oh man, so much stuff. There's just so much going on the screen. Actually crazy. At what point do I just, like, start, like, recording audio for other videos while doing this, because the rounds are taking so long? Like, that is the one thing I wasn't expecting, is, it's probably my fault, too, because I don't think I need all this defense yet, but, I can use it, so I got it, and I think that's definitely adding to the lag a little bit, which is probably slowing down the rounds some. But it's fine. Fine. But this is a lot of lag, for sure. But if I can get like a really impressive run, it's like gonna show up on my profile basically forever, because that's a statistic that you can track. And it's one that I think I'll want to track if this is like impressive. But how long rounds are taking, I have a feeling it's gonna be a while before we get there. Because we are, like, we're on max speed, we're on max everything. And it's still just, well, you can see how it is. These guys all still have the sacrifice buff. So the sacrifice buff hasn't even worn off right now yet. These guys don't need to be Savos. I can upgrade them. These dart monkeys are definitely underperforming. You know what? Let's just make them the paragon. Let's just go ahead, grab this, and make another paragon, because why not? With this here. Get that. Get a crappy. That's a power 49? Seriously? 349 from just the tier 5s. Okay, this will have like a lot of buffs now too. Increases damage and all that. And we'll just go. You know what? We'll just like stop paying attention. We'll just go, let these rounds run, and see what it looks like. Because this is just absolutely insane right now. This is crazy. This might take a while. We're still on 286. Sheesh. Sheesh. What else does this guide recommend here? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna let this run. I'm gonna turn off ending rounds automatically, or auto start. Alright, I'm gonna turn on auto start and just let's go until our flying fortress is fully maxed, and then we'll maybe pause there, try and ultra risk something else. But it looks like we're mostly finished. Like, we have things mostly done right at this point. So I think we'll be able to just chill a bit and see how long these rounds take, because they're taking a while. It's definitely taking like longer per round than I was expecting, which kind of makes sense, but still kind of crazy. Yeah, legitimately though, like I'm very surprised that I'm actually able to stream this, and it's not just breaking completely. Like, that's genuinely surprising to me right now. Because you would assume that this would just, like, poop itself from trying to stream this absolute mess where the game itself is so laggy from all the calculations, whatever, like, all the things that are going on the screen. You'd think that it would just not be able to compute anything, but I guess it can. Oh man, though, this is, like, the lag on this is absolutely insane for sure. Like, we now have 6 Ultra Boosts, which I forget the cooldown on that, but I don't think it's that long to take, like, a couple of minutes to get one more Ultra Boost. It's crazy. I mean, Avark is sucking everything up like nuts, which is awesome. This is still slowing down a bit. We have another Ultra Boost on our Flying Fortress. That's still getting all kinds of pops. Oh man. 8 Ultra Boosts. Round 289 is not done yet. Round 289 is still going. Like, how long are these runs going to take at some point, you know? Like, all of the towers they've added has probably made it, like, happening game time way faster, but real time is just so slow by comparison. It's really funny. $290. Still on 8 Ultra Boosts. Looking at 10 soon, and I'll be able to start refactoring this for something else instead. I'm not sure what the next best thing to Ultra Boost is going to be. Maybe the Sky Shredder? Maybe the Comanche... Or no, probably the Comanches. Honestly, it might be time to basically move on to Ultra Boosting, like, the Sun Avatars or stuff like that. Not sure. Either way, we're definitely getting about as much as we possibly can out of the Alk buff for sure. So I'm going to try and sell this sniper here and see if that gives me a room to place the perma buff, or yeah, the perma brew. So if I can get that over there, that'll buff a couple of these next to the entrance, which will speed things up. Yeah, we do have room. Sweet. That was it over there. Probably up here. I think this is where the balloons are right now. That's my best guess currently. Is that the balloons are here. Okay, I think new round started. Sweet. Can you guys, like, when you're watching this, can you hear how the audio itself is, like, stuttering? That's pretty fun at this point to me, is, like, the sounds of this. And how weird it, like, sounds when the round starts. Let's do this here. Put these all up. Get those boosts. Put those out. Oh, this is just wild. I love this. This, like, it's so insane, but that makes it so funny to me. And these super monkeys probably need another boost at this point now, right? Okay, yeah, they do. So I can get by with, like, just this, I think. Just this with, like, laser blast should be enough money. I get the max boost from the sacrifice ability normally. Oh, this is good. This is just funny. We're definitely clearing 300 though. I'm not sure how far we can go beyond that. Just because, like, they're not getting very far, but I don't know, like, what the ramping looks like beyond this. Alright guys, you know what? We'll go to the next round, and I'm actually gonna pause and back out, and we can play a little game here. I think there's a little game that we can play with this. Oh, bad coming in. Need this. Maybe I can just pull it, actually. Get rid of one of those. I can't see where the rest of them are, but they're somewhere. And there. Okay. Let's back up now, because we just started at 294. Actually, first, let me check. Okay. We have enough Ultra Boosts on this to disconnect that. And then the next Ultra Boost, we'll put it on something else real quick. And then we'll go through all more rounds. And that'll be it. I don't want it just Ultra Boosted. Okay, so that wasn't what I wanted to Ultra Boost. So I'm just going to back out, actually. What we're going to do... We're going to go to our settings real quick. This is just already getting just absurd. And it's, like, only going to get worse. There might be a small problem. This is taking a long time to load the main menu. Are we stuck here? Are we like stuck in Balloons Purgatory right now? Okay, now we're at the main menu. We go to settings real quick. Extras. Wait. Hotkeys. Oh, I can just change it here. Okay. Yeah, now let's go. Now let's go back to the game we have. Alright, we're gonna play a fun little game today. It's called Find My Cursor. Uh-oh. Yeah. We're gonna play a fun little game today. It's called Find My Cursor. Where is it? I don't know. I'm stuck in this late game purgatory. I don't know where my cursor is. There we are. So this is... No. So this is fully ultra boosted. Yeah. So I'm just gonna chill with that. Christ. Man. This has been a while for sure. And we're like not quite to 300 yet. That's the funny thing is we're still not quite to 300. So I legitimately might just start like recording audios, like for future videos or something like that while I'm doing this, because I genuinely don't know what I can do to make it go faster. Like at this point, I'm pretty sure that trying to kill things faster is going to make it slow down, you know, just from more lag. That's not what I wanted. But whatever, we'll take it. Because that should boost those again. And now we're just destroying everything again. Maybe though, I wonder if getting rid of my Spirit of the Forest would make things a little faster. Because I feel like it's probably not adding as much damage as other things. Even though it's doing pretty good. Yeah, because it's got like 15 million pops. I bet it's adding a lot of, like, particles. So I'm going to get rid of that and see if that affects anything in a positive way at all. Maybe not. We'll see. It might be slightly better. Slightly. But I feel like it's still a marginal improvement at best. We're definitely just suffering at this point through this. Like, I don't really think there's much more we can do to make this better at this point, other than just like letting it run. Okay, I'm going to do that. This is just like crazy though, the amount of stuff that's on the screen. Like it doesn't get old just seeing how many things are going on the screen right now to me. This is interesting. Generally though, like, what can I do to reduce the lag here at this point? Because there is so much lag right now. Like, I don't know what I can get rid of that's not going to... Like, I can't Ultra Boost the right tower because it just automatically goes to whatever. How can I make this faster? I don't know. I can maybe add sniper. Okay, I can probably just add tech bots here to automate some of this. Let's do that for one of the other boosts. One more for the storm. And let's do one for Glue Strike. And that should help speed things up a little bit, I guess. And I'll turn off auto start so I can actually get these on the right ones. And I'll place down you here. Get you to this. Maybe I can do one more of these for the mana ability. That's like pretty good right now, for sure. Are there any other abilities that are like really good for damage? Maybe the Ace Paragon. I could add that to it. And Navark for sure. Okay, yeah, so we have a couple things we can add tech bots to. So I'll add... I can't even place these tech bots. It's just not working. Honestly, this is like, I didn't expect... I didn't really know what to expect from trying to stream this. But this may not have been the smartest idea, because I have no idea how long this could take. And at this rate, like, it might be best to just let it run and just see. Because I genuinely don't know how long it's going to take for any of this. Oh, there, sweet, 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 sweet. So now we have this. I can connect this to Navark. I'll connect you, this. I'll connect you to, what is this? Oh, Adora. I probably can't do that, actually. Connect to that. Then I connect you to this. Then I probably have to let it run for a sec before I use Glue Strike. Then what else can I use? The other boost there. Oh, NG. Or I can boost this here. Okay, let's just do that. And of course, I can boost. Yeah, I'll just add this. Let's just add this. That's gonna boost this other stuff up here again. And we'll run that. That's what we'll do. Oh, wait. This one that's connected up here, I'm gonna disconnect that and then connect it to this glue down here in a couple seconds. Once I stop hearing glue sounds, that's when I'm gonna reconnect it. And that way I'll use the ability and hopefully just run that. But then I really think that, like, at this point, the only next thing to do is basically just, like, record, like, do scripting and audio recordings for video while this goes, because I have a feeling it's going to go for a long time before we have to really stop for anything. You know what? I'm going to set this. That's not what I didn't want you to go on that. There we go. That's Glue Strike going. And then we'll use... That's not what I meant to do either. That is not what I meant to do at all. Whoops. No, that's not one. Target independent? There. Yeah, that's just going. Oh man, this is wild. This is just wild right now. Hey Christopher, how's it going? This is, we're having some late game fun for sure. It's interesting. I'll say that. I don't know what else I can say, because, it really is interesting. There's a lot going on screen, and it's pretty entertaining, not gonna lie. Like, I think it's pretty fun to... Well, that's a huge range. What the heck? Let's place over here. That should get like everything else. Yeah, these support temple buffs are crazy in how much they increase the range of towers for sure. So these, like, avatars can just hit, like, anything. If I could see their, if I could see the borders of the range, it would look like I could hit anything. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it, because, we really can't see it right now. You're just gonna have to take my word for it. Like, it is what it is. It can definitely see it. We can't see what it sees, because there's so many towers that can see things that, which ones can see what gets a little complicated here. Well, pretty quickly. Sacrifice you. we go. And that's going to doubly boost the attack speed of our VTSG and everything else. That's not what I wanted. I really did not want that. I really did not want that to happen. No. Mad, oh, where's the Mad? There's the Mad. I want to lock you down like here. That's where I want you to aim. You Mad? I want you on target independent. You're gonna do better that way, okay? And this is definitely enough to beat round 300. So I think this is handling better for sure than I did the logs, because just like everything is actually getting attacked at the same time instead of like the first thing getting attacked, and then just having like an extra 15% time to deal with it. And whoa. Okay, so I think Adora got converted to VTSG right now. That's funny. So actually, maybe the next thing I should do is to disconnect this tech bot and then have it ultra boost Adora instead. Let's try that. Let's try that. Because Adora is definitely doing well in pops right now. She's doing very strong. She attacks with a bunch of projectiles. And like she also buffs herself with a sacrifice as well as the Sun Temples and Sun Avatars. So I think this will work out. Dora is over here in this general area. There we are. Yes, there we go. Now we can reconnect the tech bot and get that to a Maxidor right now. We're gonna beat round 300 for sure with this setup. I think it's like just a guarantee at this point is we can beat round 300, which means that we are like very close to my record. And then the question is how far can we go from here with this like max setup basically. Okay. I don't eat. Wait, can I eat Grand Saba right now? Nah. Okay. Let's just run this. All. Boom. Do that. And there we go. I wonder how many pops Grand Saba has done at this point. 50. Oh, 50 mil. That's good. That ability is definitely paying off. That's way more than the other tier 5, even though that one like does more damage with its attacks. Like these abilities are just crippling everything for sure. I wonder what this BMA at is at. Well, 368 million. Oh man. Our VTSG is like half a bill at this point. So I think like the billion pops VTSG is still possible, probably. This is still just like absurd to me. Like everything is. Oh, that's round 300, and that is a good insta. I will take that absolutely. But we're still going strong, so let's see how far this goes, you know? I think we're still doing really well. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, my neck. Yeah. That's pain. This is solid at this point. So I'm gonna turn off auto start. I do want that to be on. Yeah, I want auto start to be on so that it'll just keep running. And then I can basically just like chill this is going, and we'll just see how long this goes. It's crazy. It's pretty solid. This is wild. We're now on 302 though. How long do you think we can go with a setup? Like, if you had to put a prediction on how many rounds we can actually last with this, like, what do you think it would be? You know, because we've got basically every part of the map covered that we can. We have every buff that I can think of, which is probably all of them. We have every debuff I can think of, other than stripping fortifications, but we can't strip fortifications from bads. And DDTs aren't a problem anymore, because we have BMA and, like, a boomerang paragon. So I don't think that's an issue. It's like, how long can we go before these bads are going to make it all the way to the exit, you know? Alright, is it time? Is it time to... Where the heck is my super monkey? Not again. No. I'm just gonna cancel out of that. No. Sit, eat a target independent, and sit. Oh my god. Get me... Okay, there you are. I'm gonna lock you over here. That should be fine. Then we need another super monkey down here to buff. Maybe we should just like chill for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this is ability 4. It is. Okay, so I can just hit S, then 4 to get this max buff. So let's do that. But also, I have a feeling that we won't need to worry too much about when we hit that button, because right now we're still clearing everything really well. So it might just speed things up a little bit. But you know, I guess it's worth doing sometimes. Oh, that's another round. Let's do 4. Wait, that's 3. I think. That's 4. Okay, there we go. So sacrifice. Then we can put another super monkey down. And get ready for that again. Wild.